Shalom, and here's a thought for the week. As a country, or the world all over, we're dealing with coming out of a tremendous flood, the pandemic, COVID-19. Maybe we're not out yet, but we're trying to get out of it. It just reminds me of many, many years ago, of the great flood in the times of Noah. The flood caused havoc and destruction. And here you have Noah and his family coming out of the boat, the ark that they were on for over a year. And they're complete destruction. The question is, now what? The truth is, the big test is leaving the ark. When we leave this pandemic, are we going to be focused on becoming better than when we entered it? This is the question. You know, there's a Jewish tradition of going to the mikveh, a body of water, and a person dips inside the water. According to Maimonides, the person becomes pure when they leave, not inside, but as they leave. And the question is, in life, the ark, as the Baal Shem Tov understands it, is the word. The word ark and word is the same. So going into the ark is literally going into the words of prayer, words of Torah study, basically putting ourselves, when we're dealing with floods and anxiety and challenges in life, we put ourselves in this ark of prayer, an ark of words of Torah, especially when we wake up in the morning, before we turn on the news, before we listen to anything else that's crazy going on out there. First thing is we have an ark moment. I call it the ark moment. When you're in this zone of positivity, especially when you wake up. You wake up in the morning, thank you, God, for restoring my soul. I thank you, God, for another day. Then I start to pray. Men, put on tefillin or just do your prayers. Think about what you're grateful for. And after being that in the ark, then the floodwaters, when you walk out of your home, you're charged, right, to make the world a better place, a godly place, to rebuild the world. This is what the challenge of our times is. Are we going to come out of this thing more loving people, charitable, doing better, more positive than ever? So this is the message of the people leaving the flood back in the times of Noah in this week's Torah portion, that we too, in our generation, have to raise our level to a much greater level. And what that means on a practical level means bend yourself for another person. When was the last time I have my needs and someone else has theirs, and I bent and I forgoed my own needs to help another? That's on a very basic level. Let's not think what's best for us. Let's think what's best for the community. Let's think what's best for the people, our neighbor, the people around us, and make a difference in people's lives. Challenge. Think of one person in your life that you could have a positive effect on, and go ahead, make the phone call, go visit them, cheer them up, and make a difference in someone else's life. Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful week.